Hey, here's a quick review on two popular custom cables. To my left is Periapt. To my right is Arctic Cables. They're both the most inexpensive models of the two brands. Just the OFC, I think 26 AWG. Um, but let's talk about both of them. So again, this is Periapt. Here's the model right here, Type 2 dual 2.5 millimeter termination, $65 at 5 feet with the 4-pin XLR. So just really quickly, I have adapters here because I have Arias and they terminated, or they connect at 3.5 millimeters. So I just have little connectors there. And here's the 4-pin XLR. It's from a company, the brand is Amphenol. I wasn't too familiar with this brand. I did read several things about it on Headphone though, and it comes pretty recommended. So, if all you hear about is Fruitech or Nutric, this is a brand that's, this just feels really solid. I like it a lot. As for Arctic Cables, here's the model here, bought from eBay. OFC 3.5 millimeter, $89.99. Nutric 4-pin balanced XLR cable or connector. And let's talk about the connector really quick. It is Nutric. It feels all right. It feels lighter, not as sturdy as the other one. I'm sure it doesn't make a difference on sonic performance or anything like that, but just thought you should know. So again, 65, $89.99. Let's talk about build quality really quick. A versus B. So this is their cable, the main cable here. It has black sheathing, and I press it, and the cable inside is the exact size of the sheathing. So there's no give. It's nice thick cable. Let's go over to Arctic, and that's not the case here. It's really thin inside. I wish you could feel it, but I'm not sure if I'm portraying it correctly, but the sheathing is almost twice as big as the cable inside. That was interesting to me because in their description, scroll down, they say it's based on Mogami Neglex Quad high definition wire. So that's 4 wires in the cable. And I have their page here. Here's Mogami's page. And it's like this on the inside, as you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So that seems nice, but when I squeeze it, it's tough for me to imagine that's the quality of what I see from Mogami. I actually have a Mogami cable here. Let's see if I can find for comparison's sake, here's a Mogami cable in front of me. Let's focus here. It says Mogami microphone cable Neglex. So this is a decent thickness. This is what the Periapt is. Periapt. It doesn't feel like this is the same. Not at all. Not in the least. Maybe it's a different size of 4 cable quad connection or setup, but this is definitely thicker than this. Okay, aside from that, let's talk about other things. There's 2 things I do not like about this cable, and there's 2 things I don't like about this cable. One, we already talked about, the thickness of the main wire inside. Fine. The other thing is just, I guess, overall build quality. Not only this feels flimsier, but I'm not sure if this is supposed to happen. Here's their sheathing. You can see the brand name there, Arctic Cable. It seems to be disconnected from the base. I don't know if you could see it, but it appears to be ripped off. Not 100% sure, so Arctic Cables, please correct me if I'm wrong. But you can clearly see the purple sheathing through the black connector here. But yeah, it just feels like this doesn't have the same build quality as the Periapt. So those are the 2 things I don't like. The 2 things I don't like about Periapt is this thing, the Y splitter here. look, it's big, it's clunky, it's light, it's not the weight or anything like that, but it's this edge. It just has a hard edge, and I find when I'm listening to my headphones, and it just, and I'm leaned over my desk for whatever reason, look at my screen or something else. This gets caught on the lip of my desk, and it's really jarring because it drags your entire headphones down really fast, and it's a big jolt. Stinks. I hope they come out with a better version of this in the future. But yeah, that's that. And the big thing, the worst thing about Periapt, and other people have complained about it. You're probably asking about the microphonics. I do have to say that is true. I do hear microphonics, not here, but after it passes the Y, and these two cables, it touches your shirt, your pants, whatever, you'll hear it slightly. It's not nearly as bad as other ones I've had in the past, but you should just know that it's there. There is microphonics. However, this one, Arctic Cables, no microphonics, virtually none. It's pretty amazing. So, good job to them. Aside from the other things I mentioned, I'm just very happy there's no microphonics in here. If there was a way to combine the two cables, just grab their benefits and create one, I'm sure that's out there, but it's probably a lot more expensive. But for under $100, like, I wish we could combine these two and have a great cable. And really quickly, sonically, I don't know if it's me, but I just can't hear a difference. They sound the same. Maybe someone who has more scrutinizing ears can tell the difference. If you can, please say that you do and let us know. But I was not able to hear a difference. So again, $65, $89.99. And while we're on the subject, let's talk about another one. One that I bought previously is from Amazon, New Fantasia. It's just 3.5 millimeter silver plated audio upgrade cable, 4-pin XLR, 3.5 millimeter termination. There's only one thing I like about this cable. It was ready-made. It was pre-made. You order it, it was to your door in 2 days. So no custom cable build time. That's the best thing. But I do not recommend this cable. It's super stiff. It's really thin, and it just didn't have the same build quality as the other two here. And again, I guess you get what you pay for there. But I wish that they had these pre-made. As for build times, they both, I timed it out. They both took 12 business days to complete. So that's pretty excellent there. Wish it was pre-made, but it's just not the case. I understand they can't have a bunch of these in a warehouse, but I thought you should know. So, what do you guys like better? Periapt, Arctic Cables, no name brand? Let me know. Thanks. Peace.